So it's Christopher and me. We're here on the Camino in Santander, about to take the bus to Pamplona. Did you sleep well? No? Why didn't you sleep well?
Because I went to sleep quite late.
He went to sleep at 11. That's his fault, but we slept well. The beds were comfortable. Very nice hostel. Buen Camino. We'll keep you updated.
So it's 5:30 in the morning.
and we're leaving Burgos. It's 13 degrees, so we have our fleeces on. Perfect walking weather. Maybe we didn't need to get up so early because maybe it's not going to be too hot today, but from past experience, you know, when you're walking in the afternoon and it's warm, it's better to be on the safe side, and we can always sleep. We had a lovely sleep in Pension Leira.
Turn left onto Avenida San Ignacio.
And we are now walking towards the exit from Pamplona, and we're going to go to up to the Alto de Perdón, and then we're going to walk into Puente la Reina. So we have our lights now once we get out the side of the city, our headlamps if we need them, but it's well lit here. And then we're going to hopefully arrive to the parish albergue in Puente la Reina, hopefully around 1 o'clock, and we'll send you some videos along the way.
Head southwest on Avenida Roncesvalles toward Calle de Francisco Bergaman Calia.
Bye. Good morning, Christopher. We're leaving Pamplona. How are you feeling?
Good.
I'm feeling okay, very flash. So we're now off up to Alto de Perdón and then down to Puente la Reina. So let's see how we get on. Beautiful morning so far. So we're leaving this first town and we're going to walk up here, the mountain. Beautiful morning, absolutely couldn't be better walking weather. Still a little chilly, but we're caminoing along, and this is the only climb today, and it doesn't look too bad so far, not extremely steep, so we'll keep going. No walkers out yet, but I'd say people will start walking later because it really isn't that warm, and I suppose there's no need to be up that early because it doesn't look like there's going to be a lot of heat today, but we'll keep going anyway. Beautiful morning, absolutely beautiful. Christopher's here behind me talking to Kinga. It's 7:51, so we're just meandering along. Beautiful morning, beautiful weather, temperature is fantastic. Christopher's coming up behind me on the Camino, and just taking it all in. First day, a lot of energy. Still no coffee this morning, but it's only 8, so I think we're going to get a lot of this walk done hopefully before midday. The beautiful weather, temperature is absolutely fantastic. Christopher's back there talking to somebody. I bought him Solomon shoes, same ones I'm wearing. Brilliant shoes. If you have kids that are walking, get the shoes. It was £120, but the best purchase I made, because he really enjoys walking in them, and they're really sturdy. So we'll see how we get on. How are you?
Bad.
You finding it okay? 11 kilometers with no break. That was pretty good going. I think we're doing well. Keep going. Up to Alto de Pamplona. Christopher is here. Christopher, say hello. How are you? How did you find it? 14 kilometers up here. So I'm just going to show you. It's a bit windy. Excellent weather. Not warm at all. Great walk. And this is something to see here. You love these iron statues here. Pilgrims, very famous. So there's no international pilgrims much this year. It seems like it's just Spanish. So we're going to continue down to Puente La Reina, which is about 10 kilometers down. Beautiful day. Perfect walk weather. At 5:30 from Pamplona, which is down there, and we didn't need to get up that early, but no heat, so we seem okay. So Christopher will be glad to be going downhill now. Anyway, you can follow us. We'll keep you as updated on our Camino. Say hello.
Hi.
You okay? You enjoying it? All chat. Buen camino.
México querido. Soy puro mexicano y nunca me he rajado. Si quieren informarse, la historia les dirá que México es valiente y que nunca se ha rajado. Viva la democracia y también la libertad. ¡Ese mariachi! ¡Viva México, comer! ¡Viva América! ¡Viva! ¡Os fuera bendita de Dios! ¡Viva México! ¡Viva! ¡Viva América! ¡Viva! Mi sangre por ti daré yo. Bueno, pues muchas gracias por habernos dejado estar aquí con todos ustedes. Para nosotros es un gran placer poder venir todos los años a contarnos y pasar un momento inolvidable. No podríamos irnos de aquí sin presentar a toda esta banda que nos hemos reunido para pasarlo fenomenalmente. Bueno, las melodías de los violines tenemos a Álvaro. A nuestra Natalia que está de vacaciones, pero bueno, se le puede dar un aplauso también. Dándole brillo a esos metales, tenemos a Luisma. Luis. Llevando el ritmo de este mariachi, para que todo vaya bien recto, con el guitarrón, Fernando. A mi buena Javi. Desde el Valle de Niqueas, el Tigre, la Ñarbe. Bueno, esta gran cantante, que tengo el gusto de poder subir a los escenarios con ella, con esa gran voz y ese arraigo mexicano. Campeona, Salvatierra.
Muchas gracias. Os quiero, os quiero. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Ya está, ¿no? ¿Ok? ¡Oh! Perdón. Oh. Bueno, que voy a decir desde charro. Ojo Bordés. Él que lo borda y ya está. Ojo Bordés.
Y todos juntos somos el mariachi Zacatecas. Por mi tierra bendita que es Chihuahua, esa tierra llena de alegría, ay, por mi cariño, ay, de mi corazón. Dios es mi alma, como algo sin igual. Eso es Viva Chihuahua, viva Chihuahua, tierra que sabe a cariño, tierra que muere a sabor. Viva Chihuahua, tierra de Villamayor, del aire sol. Qué bonito es sentirse chihuahuense, y andar por los aires un paso, que vale que desfase en la ruta del dolor. Enfrentarse al destino que toca, hablar con pasión todo Chihuahua, cantar al compás de mis guitarras, canciones de mi tierra con todo el corazón.
So Christopher, what do you want to say on your first Camino day? What do you want to say about your first Camino day? You happy? Are your feet sore? A bit? A lot? Will you survive another day on the Camino? I'm sure you will. So we're leaving Puente la Reina. This is empty streets. So we're about 6 kilometers out. Christopher's behind me, walking. Beautiful scenery here, and no pilgrims yet because we got up very early because we thought it was going to be warm. It's actually overcast. It's 7:07, so it's sunrise and beautiful weather. We shouldn't have got up that early, but sure, the forecast got it wrong, so we'll have a good stretch of our Camino done early. But beautiful morning. We're heading into that town there. Say hello, Christopher. How are you? Buen Camino. Love the grapes. What? I know. The entrails. Follow the caminos. Perfect caminoing weather. So this is the Roman road, La Calzada Romana. So we're just gonna, this is the old Roman road, Calzada Romana. So we have a proper road there, and then this is the old one. Can you imagine how long this lasted? 2,000 years. So long before the Camino, there was this road, or this was the Camino, I suppose. They would have developed it from here. And here we have an olive garden. Help us to build this rest area. So this is a nice rest area here, which is currently unoccupied. So Santiago is 673 kilometers. Come here, sit beside the sign. No, I'll sit there, I'll take a picture there. Yeah, say cheese. So we're after having our evening meal, very nice. We had the best brownie with ice cream ever. Wasn't that right, Christopher?
Yeah.
So brownies make the Camino very special for us. So we're here in Estella, a beautiful town. It's a little bit warm. So we're going to go back to our albergue and just rest a little and get up early tomorrow. But beautiful, beautiful area. Just so to show you. So we're coming in here with all the albergues, different ones. Camino. Leaving Estella at 10 to 7 in the morning. Sunrise. We're not going to go too far today. It's a bit warm, so hopefully get out of the sun before 11. Beautiful day, beautiful weather, beautiful scenery, and enjoying ourselves. Greetings from the Camino. Today is the 11th, I think it's the 11th of August. So another month on the Camino. Look, now start. Yeah? It's real wine. Muy bueno.
Ah, venga, vamos. Ya. Mamá, te juro que... Basta ya con él. Te dejas con la boca reseca.
Antes el vino era el Red Bull.
Sí, Red Bull. Yeah. Ah.
In the field.
Ah. So this is where the
Might be a guy.
yeah. So this is the scene of them playing in the hay.
As far as I remember.
Yes.
Oh wait. It's a very good final one.
Yes. I have it. I have it. I can show it to him. So you're on the way, and then they go in here, and then they meet this Irish guy, isn't it? In the
The author, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Who is actually just writing like travel
You-
articles. He's not written any books.
there you go.
The more I walk, the more accurate the movie is.
Yeah.
The thing is, the cat...
That's where we're going as well.
Yeah.
As-
Because
Where's the our city?
that's Asquieta, and then
and then the next one.
Yeah.
I think you could see actually from Villamayor, that's church town behind the hill.
is it that close? Okay.
I'm not sure.
We're going to have a long coffee, Christopher. No.
Definitely.
Yeah. So a little reflection on the Camino. I'm here in a little town called Villamayor del Monjardin. It's a town about 10 kilometers after Estella. Beautiful little town. How did we wind up here? Well, we were walking to Estella yesterday and Christopher had some problems with his heels, and a Dutchman was saying, well, why don't you come to our albergue here in Villamayor? So we did some arrangements and we went into Estella yesterday, and today we had a shorter walk to this little town. And what impacted me, he was a voluntary in this albergue, a Christian from the Netherlands, 69 years old, and you know, in a town that has a massive church, there's nothing open. There's nothing that Catholics are offering pilgrims on the Camino. I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying Catholics don't come out to ask pilgrims, do you want to stay in our albergue? Do you want to come to have a rest, like this man was doing all day yesterday and all day today? And so I think it might make us reflect more as Catholics. What can we do if we actually believe in our faith? If we actually believe in our Lord, what can we do to in our lives and to actually show that our faith means something to us? Because we've let it grow very stale, very empty, very closed. And in a town with a massive church that's completely closed, maybe we could do something more to actually show that our faith means something. So It's 8 o'clock this evening. We've had our meal and I decided I'd walk up this hill. There's like a fortress, a castle or something. I'll just show you when I'm up there. But it kind of hit me on the Camino that in Spain every town has a chapel and they're all closed in many places, and I think that's very sad. This was a pilgrimage that many Catholics would have walked, but today we don't show, that we don't let our faith shine through in this pilgrimage very much anymore, which is very sad. So I don't know what we can do, but I would like to see what we can do use better. Arriving up here. This was an old castle at one stage. Castillo de Monjardin. It is believed that this castle, perched on top of the rock crop 1894 meters above sea level, was built by the Romans and reinforced by the Arabs and later conquered by the Christians. Whatsoever the case, it is true that it is one of the strongest fortresses in the 9th century within the territory controlled by the Banu Qasi. After being conquered by King Sancho Garces in 908, it continued to be the main medieval castles of the Kingdom of Navarra and went under the name of San Sebastian the Dale. Following the conquest of Navarra in 1512, the castle passed to the Count of Lerin, who was the contestable highest-ranking officer of the kingdom and a supporter of Castilla, which is why the castle was spared the demolitions carried out in 1521. It was the scene of many battles until the Carlist Wars in the 19th century, and someone once compared it very poetically to the stone ship that had run aground on the clouds. It conserves a solid square tower, a good part of the terraplane, and made to make enemy approaches difficult. It vaulted aljibe with great water storage capacity and access steps. Inside the chapel of the Holy Cross remains. It was previously dedicated to the Saint Stephen. According to the tradition, King Sancho Garces was buried in the small niche of the wall. Did you know? The castle chapel, a miraculous cross was venerated on which the following inscription was read: with this holy cross King Sancho was never defeated or taken prisoner. He was always the victor. Beautiful view. It's 8:30. There's a good breeze up here, so I'm able to walk up with some ease. That's the town which I climbed up from. cistern where they would have collected water. The church is sadly closed up here. So this is the top of Monjardin. Certainly would have been a good fortress to defend. Down there's Villamayor, where we are staying in our albergue. Just sharing a story this evening. We were at our communal dinner at the albergue, and there was a Spanish man. He was 57, 58, sorry, 59 he was, and he had a bypass on his leg, and after his bypass he decided he wanted to walk the Camino. So he started from Pamplona and did a stage, and then he got fed up and he went home, and then he came back and he did the Camino. And there's many people that do this have preconceptions. So I need to do certain things in the Camino, or it needs to be this way. It doesn't need to be any way. Each Camino is different. You walk the Camino you want to walk. In Spain, there are ample amount of services on the Camino from France to Santiago, 800 kilometers. Ample amount of services. There are lots of books that say, well, these are the stages that you need to walk to do the Camino. You don't need to follow any stages. You can do any stages you want. You can do the Camino in 30 days, in 40 days, in 50 days, in 60 days. It's all up to you. So don't feel, if you're ever going to do this, that you need to walk a certain amount. I mean, technically you need to walk the last 100 kilometers to Santiago in order to get your Compostela, if you want that. But that 100 kilometers you could walk in any number of days. So if anyone's watching this and wants advice on how to walk the Camino of Santiago, put a small bag of clothes into, get a small bag with some clothes. How much clothes do you need to bring in the Camino? The clothes you're wearing and a change of clothes. Because guess what? Everywhere you stay, you can wash your clothes. So you wash your little bit, you have your socks, your underwear, your shirt, your shorts. You wash them every evening, put them out to dry. And lots of places have washing machines and dryers. That's all you need to do. Bring a small first aid kit. What else? Sleeping bag, small sleeping bag. I'm bringing a sleeping sheet. I didn't bring a sleeping bag because it's too warm. In many places you sleep and they have sheets and they have bed clothing. So do I need to bring it? You can get a room if you're walking with somebody. You can get a room with 2 beds for €40. But you know, just get out. Just come to Spain. Walk the Camino. Walk the Camino. Do 10 kilometers a day, 15 kilometers a day, 20 kilometers a day, whatever you want. There's lots of albergues in different towns, like the one I'm staying in here in Villamayor, a little small town between Estella and Los Arcos here in Navarra. And just walk the Camino. Just get out. You don't have to worry. You know, there's no mystery. You buy a plane ticket, you check into some albergues, and believe me, if there's full, they'll always know somewhere else where you can find somewhere else to sleep and enjoy yourself. It's a great experience. That's my view on it. And don't leave it until it's too late to do it. If it's on your bucket list today, come and do it today and just enjoy yourselves. Anyway, saludos del Camino aquí en España. Beautiful evening, absolutely beautiful evening. A lot of beautiful wind out, not too warm, so maybe the best time to walk these Caminos is in early in the morning and late in the evening, but I haven't seen many people walking late, but I've seen lots of people walking early, which seems to be the best thing to do to get out of the heat. But it's a beautiful experience. Take care. Bye bye.